Reincarnation is one of the most profound and mysterious teachings in Tibetan Buddhism, deeply intertwined with the concept of karma and the cycle of samsara. Unlike mere rebirth, which suggests a continuous cycle of existence, reincarnation in Tibetan Buddhism carries a more intricate meaning, particularly when understood through the lens of the Tulkus system. The Tulkus, or recognized reincarnations of enlightened beings, return to the human realm to continue their spiritual work, guiding beings toward liberation. This unique aspect of Tibetan Buddhism offers an extraordinary perspective on life, death, and the ultimate goal of enlightenment. The concept of reincarnation is built upon the foundational Buddhist belief in impermanence. Nothing in this world remains unchanged, including the mind and consciousness. Tibetan Buddhist masters teach that at the moment of death, consciousness separates from a body and embarks on a journey through the Bardo states, transitional realms between death and rebirth. These states determine the nature of the next life, influenced by the accumulated karma of past actions. Unlike a permanent soul, the consciousness is shaped by karmic imprints, leading it to take birth in a form that corresponds to past deeds and spiritual progress. One of the most secretive and esoteric aspects of reincarnation in Tibetan Buddhism is the process by which Tulkus are identified. Unlike ordinary beings who experience a karmically driven rebirth, Tulkus consciously choose their next incarnation to continue their work. High lamas and disciples seek out signs, dreams, and divinations to locate the child who embodies the reincarnated consciousness of their former teacher. This process is not arbitrary, but follows a well-preserved spiritual tradition, ensuring that the wisdom of past masters is never lost. The discovery of a tulku is considered a sacred event, reaffirming the interconnectedness of past and future lives. The hidden teachings of reincarnation are deeply connected to the 6 realms of existence. Tibetan Buddhism describes these realms as the divine, human, animal, hungry ghost, hell, and demigod realms. Each realm represents a different level of suffering and attachment, and beings cycle through them based on their karma. However, the human realm is considered the most favorable for achieving enlightenment, as it provides the perfect balance of suffering and wisdom. This understanding motivates practitioners to cultivate virtue, knowing that their present actions shape their future incarnations. Tibetan Buddhist texts reveal that advanced practitioners can achieve control over their rebirth through practices such as phawa, the transference of consciousness at the moment of death. This method allows a practitioner to direct their consciousness toward a favorable rebirth or even liberation. Great masters, such as Guru Padmasambhava and Milarepa, have demonstrated the ability to consciously choose their reincarnation, leaving behind teachings that guide disciples in navigating the cycle of rebirth. These teachings, though highly esoteric, offer insights into the nature of existence and the potential for transcending suffering. Another profound aspect of Tibetan reincarnation teachings is the role of bodhisattvas, beings who delay their final enlightenment to assist others. The Dalai Lama and Karmapa are prime examples of such enlightened beings who return lifetime after lifetime, continuing their mission to benefit all sentient beings. Their presence serves as a beacon of hope, reminding practitioners that reincarnation is not a mere cycle of suffering, but an opportunity for spiritual evolution. By following the path of wisdom and compassion, one can transcend lower rebirths and move toward ultimate liberation. Tibetan Buddhism also teaches that awareness of reincarnation leads to a more meaningful life. When one understands that death is not the end, but a transition, fear diminishes, and a deeper sense of purpose emerges. Practitioners strive to purify negative karma, engage in virtuous deeds, and prepare their minds for a favorable rebirth. Through meditation and mindfulness, one can become aware of past life memories, gaining insight into the journey of the soul across countless lifetimes. This awareness transforms the way one lives, making each moment an opportunity for spiritual growth. The teachings on reincarnation also emphasize the role of dreams and visions. Advanced meditators and practitioners often experience glimpses of past lives through deep states of concentration. These experiences confirm the continuity of consciousness and offer valuable lessons from previous incarnations. In Tibetan monasteries, monks undergo rigorous training to cultivate such awareness, deepening their understanding of the unseen dimensions of existence. The hidden knowledge of reincarnation, preserved through generations of realized masters, provides a map for navigating the complex terrain of life and death. The most profound realization in Tibetan Buddhism is that reincarnation is not an unbreakable chain, but a door to enlightenment. While ordinary beings move through endless cycles of rebirth due to attachment and ignorance, awakened beings transcend the cycle by realizing the true nature of the mind. The teachings of Dzogchen and Mahamudra offer direct paths to liberation, revealing that the mind itself is pure and boundless. By recognizing the illusory nature of existence, one attains freedom from samsara, ending the cycle of birth and death. Ultimately, the hidden teachings of reincarnation in Tibetan Buddhism invite practitioners to look beyond the material world and delve into the mysteries of consciousness. They reveal that life is not confined to a single existence, but is part of an infinite continuum. With this understanding, one can cultivate wisdom, compassion, and mindfulness, ensuring a future rebirth that brings them closer to enlightenment. These teachings, guarded and passed down through generations, continue to illuminate the path for those who seek the truth beyond the veil of illusion.